Where are you from originally?
I'm from out here, born and raised. I went to public school. I went to Shuey, that was in Rosemead. And then middle school, I went to Sierra Vista, which was in Covina. I grew up with my cousin Juan. He was older. He kind of like raised me and my little cousins. Like he like taught us to fight. Like he would always like having us like doing like just like stupid shit. Like that was the time when what's that TV show? Jackass. Jackass was like really popping off. So we were like always doing like stupid shit, like he would like push us in the carts to crash each other, like just throw us down the hill, like just crazy stuff. Like water drinking competitions. I remember we did like this water drinking competition. I drank so much I fucking threw up like a water hose, like just stuff like that. And now that I think of it, like they're always getting high in their his little basement thing, but I never really noticed it till now. But yeah, he was the first guy that actually like showed me like porn. I think it was some like cartoon stuff too. It was like the Little Mermaid. I was in elementary school. I was like 9, I would say like 8 or 9.
When you started watching adult stuff, did the thought ever cross your mind that you could do that?
The thought crossed my mind that I could do it, but it was like I could do this, but then I was like, am I big enough? Like, how do I even like get into like this business? Who do I even talk to? So it was never something that I like. It was just always an idea. It was always a fantasy. It was always something that would be cool and like something to talk about with the boys. Like, man, like imagine just, you know, this is your job. You get to just go here and fuck all these hot chicks every single day. It's like, I don't know. It's just crazy. It was crazy to think of. Yeah, school wasn't for me, man. I mean, look, this is where I ended up. This is what happens when you don't like school. I thought I was gonna be like an athlete. I thought I was gonna play football. I don't know. I thought my dad was an actor. He was in Sister Act. I wanted to be like a comedian or something like that. But I don't know why I wanted to be that. As soon as I got into like high school, I couldn't stand and to talk in front of people. I couldn't like do any live speaking like that. So it's just like I was fat all throughout middle school, and then high school when I started playing. Well, I always played sports. I always played football. Played football since I was like 9 years old. And I don't know. I got chubby in middle school. I don't know why, what happened, but I got chubby, and then yeah, I started losing it. I think going into freshman year. And that's when like I like really started like talking to girls and stuff. And I've always been familiar with the ladies, I guess you could say. I was a popular kid. I didn't start getting into trouble till like junior year. That was when I started that's when I started drinking. I started drinking my junior year with my buddy Jimmy. I'll never forget his name. This dude that I grew up with in apartments. My mom would have always had like these bottles of alcohol in like the fridge or the freezer and stuff like that. I never paid no mind to it. I was minding my business. He was like, bro, you got all this in here and you never drink it? I'm like, no. And yeah, we started drinking it, and I like beautiful women. I like big butt. I like big boobs. I like pretty face. I like it all, man. I like pretty girls. I guess porn, what it's really done for me, it's allowed me to put a price tag on it. It allowed me to like make money off of, be actually effective with it, instead of just fucking these girls and just that's it, cut ties, like on to the next. Now it's like, okay, we're fucking, I recorded it, I make money, so now it's like it's a business. Like I kind of feel like I've been training for this business for a long time, and I just needed to be put in the right direction, because now it's just like, okay, I've been doing this, now I get paid to do this. Like I feel like it hasn't really changed much for me, aside that I'm being way more responsible and I'm making money doing it. Like, yeah, I was 13. Yeah, I was 13. I was freshman. We were both virgins. She was actually the initiator. She was more, how you say, experienced than I was. My first girlfriend in high school, she broke up with me because I was too afraid to make out with her. She invited me over to her parents' house. Nobody was home. It was in the middle of the summer. Like, I didn't think anything of it. It's crazy, like, thinking back at the moments. It's just like, wow, bro, we were sitting on the couch, cuddled up, watching a movie, like, and I just stood there, like, froze. I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't make a move, and it's just like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how things change. Like once like I lost my virginity with her, I feel like just a whole new like door opened. I feel like I've always had someone to have sex with. Like I've always been like I haven't really taken a break. I think the longest time I took a break was like I was like in the military boot camp, 3 months. That was the longest I've ever had to take a break since like I started having sex, and that's still the longest I've ever gone. I feel like even now, like the most I've gone is like 2-3 days, and that's because maybe like I'm hurt or something like that. But if it's like if it's like up to me, no, like if anything, like we shoot like 3 times in a day. Like it's just been it's been nonstop, really. She was my first for everything. She took it all from me. She was fingered, fucking blowjob, everything. And like we had, I think before we ended up having sex, I think it was like we were together for like maybe 3 or 4 months. It wasn't long until we had sex. So we were already fooling around like the first few months. So by the time that came, it was just like, okay, fuck, here we go. I was addicted. I couldn't stop. Like, I mean, shit, still can't really, like when I have to, but like it's just, I don't know, it's just been like something, I think it might be part of my personality, like that addicted personality, how I like switched it from that to that. But I just, yeah, I love sex. I love everything about it. It's like a movie in a way. You know, nothing beats making love. No, you can't. It's like all in one. It's just sex times 1,000. Yeah. I was worried about, I don't know, I guess the amount of money I would make. I heard, like a lot of the stuff, the stigma and the stuff I've heard about, like the porn industry, it's been mostly more so for the women's side. So like for me, like I talked to a few guys in it, and they're just nothing but good things. Like, this is a fucking dream job, blah blah blah. I know a lot like don't make much money, but this, like, it's not that anymore. There's so many ways you can make money off of just having a name. It's stupid. Like, you have to be dumb not to, or lazy not to make money. Like, there's so many ways, so many platforms, and so many little things that you could do to just flourish and grow your own business. But yeah, like negative stuff is just usually like with the bad girls, like, well, not the bad girls, but with the girls, like with stuff from their family, stuff from men talking down on them, or women talking down on them, just society talking down on them. But for us, it's just so happy-go-lucky. It's just like, yeah, you're the man, you're the man, you're the man. It's great. I don't know. I love it.